Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Freshly rested as we are, this battle will be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard. Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes. Caught you. You're yours.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive. Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall!
Defend the Arisen!
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I can do no less in service of the
Splendid.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste of steam.
You should be.
As that!
I grant you lightning's fang. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and...
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Well done.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
Couldn't have done better myself.
A flawless execution.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop.
I sustain yours to wield.
If you want to leave, fight for it, Kate.
Too fast for you!
You're gonna regret that. I got the foggiest of the Look at this.
This ox cart's bound for Burnworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Isn't much to go on.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the...
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Though our foes were familiar, our tactics were most novel. 'Twasn't...
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
I hope you slept well.
All this worrying is giving me an itchy neck. This isn't much fun.
Why was I hesitant? Good heavens.
This isn't much to go.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
I've not left aught undone. Mayhap I'll seek out the town yet.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. There
There is no shortage.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's, you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you. Yet I fear I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now. Though, I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is out. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Oh dear. What am I to do?